Wait a second. Sneaky. Not until we're married.
Oh, Spinelli, I thought this whole courtly love thing went out the window as soon as I opened my arms and heart and agreed to marry you.
My heart and body yearn for you as never before. I don't know, I think it would be special to refrain from knowing each other in the biblical sense until our wedding night.
But we've already known each other in the biblical sense and every other sense, if you remember.
Yeah. But this specific period of sacrifice and denial will lend even more meaning to our vows that day.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Well, want is a relative term because my immediate desires are in direct conflict with my desire to fully honor our lifetime commitment and journey. That is that spiritual component.
But I won't feel dishonored. No one has to know.
You know, my commitment is steadfast, unwavering.
And what do you want?
Right now?
Right now.
To be hermetically sealed in sheet metal.
I asked Spinelli to trace an email address that Michael and Kristina used to let everyone know that they were okay. He said that it would be a piece of cake, but then all of a sudden he started making up excuses why he couldn't do it.
So you think he's holding out?
I think he wants Jason to be the one to bring them in.
Oh.
But we're running out of time.
Right.
Which is what Dante would tell you if he knew that his brother and sister were down there.
Watch. What'd you say?
What? We're alone?
Yeah, but even so, you start getting comfortable with talking about Dante like that, it's going to slip out when we're not alone. And pretty soon everybody knows that
Okay.
Dante is undercover.
All right. I see your point.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to jump down your throat like that.
No, you don't need to explain yourself to me. I know how important it is to protect your kids.
My greatest wish is that our nuptials be a perfect expression of our love.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Express my love.
I mean, like on a spiritual plane, spiritual love.
Oh, you have something against physical love?
No.
Look, Spinelli, I know you've built up this whole thing in your mind, but maybe you don't need to be so rigid about it. Maybe the important thing is to focus on us, not details or dates.
Spinelli!
Don't you... What was...
Greetings.
Look, I wanted to have a private conversation about... You spent the night here?
Oh, yeah. Of course I did. I'm engaged. I can't believe you would come all the way over here to check up on me.
I didn't even know you were here, all right? I came to talk to Spinelli.
Yeah, and I would be happy to meet you at any place to discuss.
Oh, don't even think about it. You can't come over here and lay some massive guilt trip on Spinelli about what he does for a living or how he's not good enough for me.
He's not good enough for you.
I knew it. You were going to try to manipulate Spinelli into breaking off our engagement to stop us from getting married?
To stop you from making the biggest mistake of your life. And God knows that's saying a lot.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to object to the tone.
You know, I object to you breathing the same air as my daughter, much less marrying her. And don't tell me Jason protects his own, okay? After what happened to Michael, getting shot, spending a year of his life in a coma, and now he's on the run. Maxie, you'll be in danger every minute of every day of your life.
Yeah? Well, I'm not scared. And you're forgetting the most important part. I love Spinelli. He's always believed in me. He's always been there for me. Been faithful.
You want faithful? Get a golden retriever, all right? You're not marrying this guy.
Yeah, I am marrying this guy. And there's nothing that you or anyone else can do to stop me. Mac was so out of line. I mean, I know he loves me and wants to protect me, but there's no excuse for talking to you like that.
Well, I'm still a little stung by the proud patriarch's words, and...
Thank you.
I take no joy in witnessing you argue with the father figure you love so much, but I gotta say, my heart soared when I heard how fiercely determined you are to marry me.
Really?
Yeah. I think at times maybe I've worried that you're a bit of a reluctant bride, so to hear you defend our nuptial intentions with such passion, I just know that you want this marriage as much as I do.
I'm sure you have a pretty good idea what this is about. I was watching you closely when you were running the trace on Michael and Kristina's email. It was clearly routine stuff for a guy with your talent. And then when Carly and Sonny started arguing, suddenly your trace failed.
It's a shame that my cyber skills weren't up.
No, you don't understand. I'm grateful for your tact. If you would have disclosed their location to Sonny, he would have insisted on going to pick them up, and he would have put them in more danger, and then where would we be? Now Sonny's attention's been drawn elsewhere, and I can go and pick them up safely. As soon as you tell me where they are.
I'm sure Stone Cold is well on his way to recovering the wayward teens.
Spinelli, come on. Jason knows how dangerous stress is for Carly and the baby. Now, he would have called Carly to let her know that Michael was okay. So we have to assume that something may have gone wrong. Jason would want you to do everything in your power to help Carly, wouldn't he?
Yes, I know. I was just trying to...
Come on, Spinelli. You're out of excuses and we're out of time. No? Where are Michael and Kristina?
Cancun, Mexico.